Halloween Horror Nights 2024 has just made a brand new announcement, and with that announcement came division among the fans. Now this announcement is something that is coming to the event for the first ever time. No, this is not an IP house, a scare zone, or a show announcement that we've been expecting. This is for Premium Scream Night. So without further ado, let's talk about it.
You won't stand a chance.
Welcome to the Horror Fiends, your number one destination for everything horror. Today, Halloween Horror Nights dropped a brand new announcement for something coming to the event for the first ever time. And like I said before, this is not a house, this is not a scare zone, this is not a show. This is for Premium Scream Night. Now, Premium Scream Night is a separately ticketed, exclusive event coming to Halloween Horror Nights 33 one day before the opening night. And this is going to occur on August 29th. Now this event promises limited capacity, staggered entry into the Halloween Horror Nights haunted houses, and all you can eat or all you care to enjoy food. And there is more that comes with it that was released in today's press release. Now before I dive into the full details of what this event is, this has caused much division between the HHN fans. There are two sides to the fans reacting to this announcement. There's the one side that really enjoys this announcement, and then there's the other side that sees some problems with it. Now I want to talk about both sides before I dive straight into the offerings and the price of what this event is going to be. So on the positive side, a lot of fans are saying this was needed for the event. It was needed in the fact that the crowd control for HHN last year specifically has been crazy. If you remember, or if you went to opening weekend of last year, it was hard to get through all the houses in one go. Now me personally, it took me and my wife 3 days to get through all 10 houses and the show Nightmare Fuel for HHN 32. Now on the other hand, I did not have Express put onto my frequent fear for that year, so that could be a possibility of why it took me so long, but I have heard complaints from people that did have Express passes last year that really did still struggle on that opening weekend. Now throughout the event, the crowd control got a little more managed, but it can only be expected that when a new opening weekend for Halloween Horror Nights is introduced, the new ops team, the new scare actors, everyone's still getting their groove for the event. And that causes, obviously, crowd problems. You know, food isn't as fast, the house ops are having a little harder time getting through the conga lines that go inside of these houses, and the shows and putting them all together takes a lot of time as well. So a lot of fans think that an exclusive night is needed for the event, that where you can have a limited capacity, almost like the Orlando Informer Universal event that happens, where the park closes exclusively for a separately ticketed event that promises lower wait times and all you can eat food and limited capacity, to where you can enjoy things faster than you would in a normal park setting. So it seems like Halloween Horror Nights might be taking some tips based on this feedback they got last year as far as crowd control goes, and this could be why they are implementing Premium Scream Night. And that is just one side to the fan feedback. Now on the other hand of the fan feedback is the more negative portion. And I'm not the one to completely talk about negative things on the channel, so I'm not going to talk too negatively on this, but we have to acknowledge the other side to the story. And that is that a lot of people think that this is not needed whatsoever. They relate this to last year's Taste of Terror event that happened, where you could try the food that was coming to Halloween Horror Nights much earlier before the event started. Now a lot of people felt like this was just a gravitational pull for vloggers and influencers and content creators, which is very possible, and they think that this Premium Scream Night is doing the same thing as well. Then there is the fact that a lot of fans think that this could be ruining opening night for Halloween Horror Nights, for the hype behind it and the all-around feel that you have going to experience the houses for the first time. Now we've already discussed on the channel that we don't think that the unmasking the horror tours starting August 11th is a great idea, just due to the spoiler aspect before the event even happens, and a lot of people are viewing this Premium Scream Night with that same lens. They think if, they don't get to go to this Premium Scream Night, or they decide not to go to the Premium Scream Night, For the people that do go, whether it is vloggers and content creators or whoever just has social media nowadays, that a lot of the event could get spoiled before the event even takes place. And I do see that side of the story as well. Then there is the pricing issue, which I will get into in a little bit with what the price of this exclusive event actually is, and it does price some people out of being able to actually come to the event when they want to. So what does Premium Scream Night promise in its amenities? Why would you want to go to Premium Scream Night? Now for that, you need to look at the press release, because Halloween Horror Nights on their socials didn't really tell you too much about it. So what came in the press release says, for the first time in the event's history, Premium Scream Night guests will be among the first to face this year's slate of all new frights, with 10 haunted houses, 5 scare zones, and outrageous live entertainments. Ticket holders for this event will also enjoy everything fans love about the world's premier Halloween event and a more intimate experience, complete with limited capacity and shorter wait times. Staggered entry by group into the haunted houses, also known as pulsing. A selection of all you care to enjoy food items created by Universal's award-winning culinary team and inspired by this season's haunts, as well as non-alcoholic beverages. An exclusive souvenir credential and lanyard. Access to select attractions at Universal Studios Florida. And free self-parking on August 29th. So this is some of the amenities that you can expect when you come to Premium Scream Night. Now I agree, these are some good amenities to me. I think, you know, it's an exclusive event, so you're getting an exclusive event souvenir, then you're getting these shorter wait times, the whole reason you're going, and you don't have to worry about express passes. Now let's talk about the price point, because it is a little high. So tickets for the Halloween Horror Nights Premium Scream Night event are limited and will be available for purchase online beginning June 6th for $350 plus tax. Now, if you are a Universal annual or season pass holder, you can purchase these tickets for a discounted price of $325 plus tax. Now, $350 or $325, that is a lot of money. If you're going by yourself, that's just, you know, probably going to run you up to $400. But if you're going with a friend, if you want to have someone tagging along with you in your group when you are being pulsed or staggered entered through these houses, that's gonna run you, at least for 2 people, like $800. And I completely understand that. I mean, it is very expensive. Now, I say with the price that if you are just going for one night of Halloween Horror Nights, whether it's October, September, November, August, whatever it might be, this might be better than buying a single night ticket plus express, if that's what you were planning on doing. Depending on the night you go, single night plus express for the actual event when it's open could run you more than that $350 or $325. But tell me down in the comments what you think about this Premium Scream Night. Do you think this is needed for the event? Do you think the timing of it is off? Do you think it should have been put maybe in the middle of the event, or maybe just not before the opening night even happens to reduce the chance of spoilers? Do you agree with the event? Do you want to go to the event? Are you going to the event? Let me know down in the comments what you think. But besides that, until our next Halloween Horror Nights announcement, we will see you in the fog, and we will see you in the morgue.